Good morning and welcome to another episode of Because of Grace. And this morning I want to start off with a challenge, and I want to challenge you to look yourself this morning in the mirror and ask yourself this very important question. What or who is stealing your joy? Is it your hobbies? Is it your friends? Maybe it's your work, your bank balance. Maybe it's your marriage. Maybe it's that unforgiveness. Or maybe it's that difficulty to let go of the past. Did you know that the word joy appears more than 100 times in the Old Testament only? The Bible defines joy as it is a feeling of good pleasure and happiness that is dependent on who Jesus is rather than on who we are or what is happening around us. So this morning I want to encourage you, whatever is stealing your joy today, make sure you are dependent on Jesus, on who Jesus is. It's so amazing when we read in Galatians 5:22, we read about the fruit of the Spirit. And to me, it's amazing to read the first two fruits that is mentioned, and that is love and joy. And it means to me that we need to have love to experience joy. And if we don't have joy, we cannot have love. So this morning I want to leave you with Psalm 19 verse 9, and I want to read it from the Message translation this morning. And it reads, the revelation of God is whole and pulls our lives together. The signposts of God are clear and point out the right road. The life maps of God are right, showing the way of joy. The direction of God are plain and easy on the eye. So this morning when you start facing this day and this week ahead, you ask yourself, but how do I experience joy? I've listed 4 fundamental importance in my life, how I can experience joy. And I'll share it with you. And that is 1, true joy and happiness is found in the presence of God. The presence of God, spending time in His Word and in prayer. Number 2, when we follow God's truths, holding on to God's promises in His Word during that challenging life circumstances that you might experience today. Number 3 is trusting God with your future. Not only with trusting God for today or for tomorrow, but to trust Him with your future. And then for me, number 4, the most important one of them all, which to me is the foundation, or you can even say the pillars that holds up joy, and that is forgiveness. That willingness to let go of the past. I want to close off with Psalm 16:11, and I'm reading it from the New Living Translation. You will show me the way of life, granting me joy of your presence and the pleasures of living with you forever. So this morning, my prayer is that you will find joy today in spending time in God's presence, trusting Him with your circumstances and with your future. Till we chat again, have a blessed day.